Today on Turn 1 Garage, I have something a little special for you. My son Alex came home yesterday and he said he had a stone chip in his windshield from a rock that kicked up. I said, don't worry about it, let's fix it. So today on Turn 1 Garage, we're going to show you how to fix a stone chip that'll stop the spreading, and in many cases, about 90%, it'll hide it. So stay tuned for Turn 1.
Turn 1 is brought to you by GoFastClassics.com, the Simeon Foundation Automotive Museum, and Tony Damiano, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram.
All right, the first step is to clean any loose pieces of glass that are in that chip. And use the thumbtack and just dig in there a little bit, ream it out a little bit, not too much, but just get any bits of pieces of glass that are around there. Clean the windshield around the damaged area with the alcohol towelette that's provided in the packet. But this is very important. Place the cloth near the bottom of the windshield below the damage. Now this will stop any of the resin that might flow from the repair area and get on your paint and damage the paint. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is take the adhesive disc and peel the backing off the one side of the adhesive disc. With the tab pointing upward, line up the hole in the disc with the center of the damage. Now make sure the tab points upward. Press the adhesive disc onto the glass. Ensure that the whole adhesive disc is in contact with the windshield. Look at the disc from the inside of the car to make sure that there's no air bubbles, and continue to run your finger around the disc and push out any air pockets or bubbles that may be in there. Okay, next step is to peel off the other side of the adhesive disc. Line the pedestal up with the adhesive disc and make sure that that tab again points upward and matches the tab on the adhesive disc. Firmly press the adhesive disc against the disc again, making sure that there are no air bubbles in the adhesive. It's very important, so run your finger around the pedestal as well. Force out any air pockets or air bubbles that are in there. Okay, the resin tube, some of them have a little cap on them. This one just has a little twisty. You twist it off, but guess what? When I twisted it off, it didn't open up a clear tube to allow the resin to flow out. So take a pair of scissors and cut about 1/8 of an inch off the tube. Place the resin tube about a 1/4 inch into the pedestal opening and carefully squeeze the resin into the pedestal. You should be squeezing about 3/4 of the tube into the pedestal. Now, take the plunger. Make sure that plunger is pushed all the way into the syringe, all the way down prior to use. Hold the syringe with one hand and gently pull the plunger upward with the other hand by turning the plunger indent into the clip. This is a spring clip system on this particular unit that will secure the plunger in place. Allow it to sit for 10 minutes because this is going to pull the air out of beneath the chip through the resin and allowing the resin to seep in. After 10 minutes, temporarily remove the syringe from the pedestal. This will allow air into the syringe. With the plunger still locked in the lowest indent setting, carefully place the syringe by twisting the tip of the syringe into the pedestal. Hold the syringe with one hand and then gently push the plunger down with the other hand. Lock it into the upper setting and then allow it to sit for 20 minutes. This is going to pressurize that tube to force the resin into the chip. Okay, after waiting to 20 minutes, remove the syringe and then use the safety razor and slowly remove the pedestal and the adhesive disc from the glass. Wipe off any residue resin from the glass, and you can use the razor blade to scrape around it. And carefully squeeze a little drop of resin into the center of the chip. Then place the curing strip over the damaged area and use the razor blade and slide the razor blade along the curing strip in each direction to force any air pockets or air bubbles and have it fit tightly against the windshield. Now you're going to let this sit for 15 minutes. Now because the temperature while we were doing this was around 40 degrees, we let the car warm up. We had the defroster on, warming the temperature of the windshield, and then we had a little space heater on the windshield prior to warm the windshield up. It's recommended to have the outside temperature between 50 and 75 degrees while doing this. carefully remove the curing strip by peeling it away from the windshield. Now take the razor blade and scrape around the chipped area to get any of the residue that hardened around that. And use the alcohol towelette, cleaning the surface around the chip. And voila, you're finished. Thanks for tuning in to Turn 1. I hope this do-it-yourself fix-it for the stone chip helped you out, and stay tuned for more do-it-yourself fixes on Turn 1. Thanks for tuning in. The Turn 1 crew wants to give back to its viewers and subscribers, so click on the subscribe button and subscribe to our adventures. And for that, we're going to have a monthly contest, and that contest is going to be our friends at Go Fast Classics. They're supplying us with BMW stem caps as well as license plate bolt caps matching. We also have camouflage if you're a truck driver. Click on subscribe for more adventures, and you'll be entered automatically by leaving a comment so we know who you are in our giveaway, our monthly giveaway. Tune in to Turn 1.